In the valley of Elah, the Israelite and Philistine armies face each other across a vast divide, the air thick with anticipation. Tension coils like a serpent, its invisible grip tightening around the hearts of every soldier present. Goliath, a towering giant encased in formidable armor, emerges as a symbol of overwhelming power. His presence dominates the space between the armies, casting a long shadow of dread and invincibility. He stands defiantly, a monument to Philistine might, daring any to challenge his supremacy. In the valley of Elah, Goliath's towering figure casts a long, ominous shadow, dwarfing the landscape. The Israelite soldiers tremble, their faces pale with dread as they gaze up at the giant. King Saul watches helplessly, his expression a mask of desperation and fear. Goliath bellows, his voice echoing through the valley. "Send out your best warrior to fight me. If he wins, we are your slaves. If I win, you are yours." On the sun-drenched hills near the valley of Elah, David, a youthful shepherd, arrives, his hands full with provisions for his brothers. The air vibrates with the echoes of Goliath's taunts, each word a hammer blow against the morale of the Israelites. David's gaze sweeps across the Israelite soldiers, their faces etched with fear. A spark of indignation ignites within David, a fire against the surrounding dread. His voice rings out, cutting through the oppressive atmosphere. "Who is this man who dares to challenge the army of the living God?" Inside Saul's war tent, David strides forward, his youthful determination a stark contrast to the grim surroundings. Saul, seated on his throne, regards David with a mixture of concern and doubt clouding his weathered face. David's voice rings with unwavering resolve. "I will fight him." Saul counters, his words heavy with apprehension. "You are just a boy. He has been a warrior all his life." Inside Saul's tent, the king regards David with reluctant admiration, a hint of weariness in his regal eyes. Saul gestures towards his ornate armor, a massive symbol of power, offering it to the young shepherd. David's eyes gleam with determination and apprehension as he accepts the weighty armor. He struggles to put on the heavy armor, its immense weight almost unbearable, threatening to crush his spirit. After a moment of strained effort, David removes the armor, shaking his head in resignation. "I cannot fight in these. I am not used to them," David declares, his voice echoing with newfound resolve. David approaches a gently flowing stream, the sunlight dappling through the leaves. With focused intent, he bends, his hands skimming the water's surface in search of perfect stones. He carefully chooses 5 smooth stones, each one a silent promise of courage and skill. The chosen stones are placed reverently into his worn shepherd's bag, a testament to his humble preparation. His sling now in hand, a simple weapon imbued with unwavering resolve, David stands tall. A profound sense of determination hardens his gaze as he prepares to face the giant, Goliath. In the valley of Elah, the youthful shepherd David advances, undeterred, toward the towering figure of Goliath. Goliath's booming laughter reverberates across the valley as he mocks the boy. Goliath roars, "Am I a dog that you come at me with a stick?" His voice filled with scorn. Goliath's face contorts in a furious curse, his rage shaking the very ground. David stands firm, his voice ringing with unwavering conviction. "You come with a sword and a spear," David declares, his eyes blazing with faith. "I come in the name of the Lord Almighty." In the valley of Elah, Goliath advances, a mountain of muscle and steel. David, a figure of swift determination, races towards the giant. His hand plunges into his worn bag, seeking his weapon. A smooth stone emerges, a familiar comfort in his grasp. With practiced ease, the stone finds its place in the sling's leather pouch. The sling whirls, a deadly dance against the vast sky. In the valley of Elah, David's sling whirls, a stone hurtling towards the colossal Goliath. The stone finds its mark, striking the giant squarely in the forehead with deadly accuracy. Goliath's eyes widen in disbelief as he staggers, the impact echoing across the valley. With a thunderous crash, the giant falls, his defeat shaking the very ground. The Philistine army, once a thunderous force, is struck mute, their battle cries silenced by the impossible. A tidal wave of cheers explodes from the Israelite ranks, fear washed away in a surge of unrestrained jubilation. David, a beacon of unwavering faith, stands triumphant over the colossal Goliath, a giant now dwarfed in defeat. The camera ascends, mirroring the divine ascent, capturing a victory ordained beyond the realms of mortal strength.